Why, yes, the sound alerts are offline. I still haven't worked on that. I may just get rid of it. So yeah, so I'm playing this again. Hold on. Get this in the foreground so I can see it. Hey, Scarlett, bestie, how are you? I should switch my cam. Let's do this one. I'm too close. I'm gonna pout about it. Good. I'm sorry you weren't feeling good before. Over here. Okay, I was working on something. Oh, I gotta fix my audio. Hold on. Move it to my speakers in my headphones. Let's see if it's working. I don't know that it's picking up the game audio. Let's say move it over here. Okay, it is. Good, it's picking up the game audio. Yay! So what are you up to today? I have been in and out. Busy with work a little bit. Oh no, the game is locking up. Oh, there it goes. Whew! I panicked. Okay, so please load the things. It's thinking about it. Hey, Bigger Company 86. You're one of the people that I saw in the Biggie Sweats chat. Going to be watching and cooking. Okay, good. Thank you. I appreciate that. I followed you back also, I believe. I'm pretty sure I followed everyone who followed me. And your name is familiar. Thank you. Thanks so much. Well, if this will load, I'm going to paint this. Oh, come on, game, please. Okay. We're hanging out, waiting. This one. It's this one that does not exist. I do. Oh yeah, House Flipper is very fun. House Flipper, this game. I've been playing Ooblets. What else have I been playing lately? Oh, The Sims, of course. Some casual games. Okay, I'm not sure what is happening with the game here. Alright, let me back out of this. Yes. Back out. Go back in. Go back in. Tell it to go again. You know what though? Neither am I. I like to do the cleaning part and like painting and stuff, but I get frustrated trying to find the things I want in the menus, and I get frustrated with things not fitting together correctly. Like you put a cool window in and then you can't find any window shades or curtains or anything that fit it. You know, things like that. It really drives me crazy. So I get to the point where I'm just like, this is fine, whatever. Okay, I think it loaded what I needed. Open next unfinished. This piece here. Yeah. Oh yeah, this one. I believe I do. I also played it on... Okay, I cannot let go of it. Okay, that's not good. There we go. Okay, I let go of it finally. I also played it on the PlayStation, where it was also fun, but not as fun. Okay, where is the part I need to paint? Down here. Here it is. This part. We're painting with this. There we go. Thank you. Thanks everyone for being buddies also. Okay, so we're going to do some wash painting with this. I like it. I like that love emote. That's really cute. That's half the fun of being a subscriber to people. Getting the cool, hey Vulpix! How's it going? Oh, that's cool. Well, when she does stop by, make sure that I know that it's your partner so that I can try to remember. How's it going, guys? I am happy to be on my lunch break and hanging out with you all and painting a boat. I'm also doing a charity stream. Well, actually, these are all charity streams through the end of April. Let me... There we go. And if you are interested, there are rewards to be had. Exclamation point rewards. We'll show those to you. I am offering different types of streams, including one where I just follow the cats around with my phone, basically. So, if that sounds like fun. Okay, so I got that. And now, what are they having me do here? That's awesome. I'm so glad we found each other. Oh, sorry about that. My chat timer caught up and now it's spamming. He's a character. It's a little more than I tend to like in a streamer, but yeah, he's a character. And he does get people together, so that is very cool. I usually don't like the super jump up and down hype type, but he's not bad. I figured I would check it out. My partner has been playing Elden Ring. Usually I look over and I see him getting murdered by something disgusting. You know, like a spidery creature made of human parts. And I go, what are you doing? I'm curious about it, because he made it sound like I could spam it and just like, work on the same stuff over and over again and get kind of OP, and then it might not be so bad. Yeah, totally dying. Because I like to be overpowered in a game. I don't like to struggle. Okay, why can't I put this together? Here we go. There we go. All one piece. Yes! How's that going? How's that been? Every time I see somebody mention that game, I think of y'all. And wonder how that is with you all. Okay, so there. And here. Oh, I missed something. Here. And these. Is that everything? Yeah. Elden Ring is all about patience, memorization, and reflexes. Okay, so it's not a Katie game. Got it. Out-level things. Yeah, I don't like to struggle. I like to just play. I'm a little baby about that sort of thing. All right, now I gotta paint this one the same way. But Yeah, it some aspects of it look kind of cool, but I don't think I'd even hold out with it. I don't know why I'm even thinking about it. I was playing Witcher 3 and I was getting frustrated with that even, so it's a good thing that I got kind of like didn't feel like playing it because my partner wanted to play Elden Ring on the PlayStation 5 and we only have one PlayStation 5. I also like RPGs. Not competitive games so much though. I feel like I should paint the inside here, but I think it's going to be hidden. I don't think I might even see it, so I'm not going to worry about it. All right, where does this go? I wish I could not be so picky, but I am. I'm a picky person when it comes to a lot of things, actually. Um, and I'm also very hypocritical. I was talking about that yesterday. Um, Noddle Chan was in here, and Dr. Mike, I think, and I was explaining that like I didn't play a lot of Pokemon after a certain point because they got too repetitive, but then I will play the crap out of any Dynasty Warriors game and Earth Defense Force game, and those are super repetitive. So I'm a big hypocrite about it, honestly. What else am I needing to paint? Oh, these little thingies here and there. All of those? Wizard of Legend. Have you streamed that one? Wizard of Legend. Huge Souls fan. No thanks. Oh, reaction time and skill, no way. I also don't like what do you call it? QuickTime events. Boo. No thanks. I like always die. Did I get everything? No, I'm still missing something. What am I missing? Maybe these or those. There we go. I got it. That's what I needed. 50 chance of surviving. More power to y'all. No, thank you. That's like playing Earth Defense Force on Nightmare or something, or Dynasty Warriors on Nightmare. What? It's not. I don't even see what it's doing. Okay, it's just making a little bit of an edge on stuff. That's not even noticeable. Hey, Ketchki! How's it going? I think she's still streaming. Wow, everybody's in here today. I'm not lonely now. She may still be streaming. I found a really cool website. It was called... Let me find it. Hold on, I have to tab out of here. It was called mylifeelsewhere.com, and you can compare two different places. I compared my state of Indiana, USA to Poland, where Kachki lives. And it shows you a size comparison, and it shows you a cost of living comparison, and all sorts of other stuff. It's really cool. That's all. Cool link of the day. Because I always wonder about stuff like that. Like I think I heard that all of South Korea could fit into my state. Actually, let me do that. Where's South? South Korea, there it is. Size comparison. Yeah. So all of South Korea is almost the size of my whole state. Like when I've watched dramas or something and they're like, yeah, we went down to Jeju-do, and I'm like, in that amount of time, that sounds too quick. But no, yeah, it would just take a few hours. So cool site. Okay, and now I'm painting this on the brown part. I don't even see anything happening. I will take its word for it. Oh, I see. I see. It's making a little bit of a dark edge, like in here. Okay, okay, that's not that interesting, but yeah. That's it. That's all I'm getting for that. Thank you for tabbing us both up. Okay, let me turn this around. Okay, it's making a little bit of an edge on here. I only just yesterday figured out that I could use masking tape. So that was exciting. Okay, so there's an edge on there. I keep turning this the wrong way. The controls are like the bane of my existence. That's cool. That's not bad. Okay, let's go to the next page. So this gets attached to this, which is here. Cool. And now paint this. And then attach it to, where'd the boat go? Here it is. Bring the boat in. Where does this go? On the tippy top. Over here. Must be the other edge. Yes. Oh, I need to fix that. Okay, there's that. I need to fix this paint job here. Okay, let's go back and find that paint. I think it's this one. And then let's get a brush. Like a regular brush. Okay, that's good. And then I should get that red. This color, paint brush. There, that's better. I guess I should look at the other end. Ugh, that looks bad. Okay, line that like that, and then this color, brush. That's better. Okay. Next unopened page. This. There. And then the edges. And then the chain, I guess. And that goes on the top. Come on. Okay, it wants me to turn it over. There we go. And then we have 10 of these to paint. I can't get in any closer. Here we go. This and those and that. Okay, I got all that. Those look like little seats. I'm missing something. Oh, this part. I'm still missing something. This part? There we go. And then the base. Okay, now I need to paint another one. Okay. That. That. This. And zoom in more. What am I missing? This part here. No, I got that part. I may have gotten all that. See, unfortunately, it only gives you the little like green around the paint bucket for the first one you do. So you kind of have to eyeball guess it after that. I think this part here and then the base. It makes you want to go home and paint models. This is better than going home and painting models because you don't have paint everywhere or the fumes or, you know, all that. All right, paint another one. Yes. I used to work at a craft store that sold those and they looked like a huge pain. I didn't even try them. I was just like, I could tell. I could tell just looking at you. I think I got all that. Oh wait, this isn't the same thing. Hold on. I'm painting the wrong thing. We'll have to go back to that later. Okay. This one. These. That. I think I got all. And then that and that and this and those and that and then this. I wasn't sure what I felt like streaming today. Well, I shouldn't say that. I felt like streaming this, but wasn't sure if I should stream something different because I've streamed this several times lately, but I like this game. So here I am. And that. This does get boring painting the same thing over and over. Okay, I think I got those and then this, that, this, that, that, there. Oh, come on. There is a way to change, like for this it's like the fragment mode, the part mode, the object mode. So if I switch it to object, I can do the whole thing. If I switch it to part, it's still doing the whole thing because this is a part. So you have to keep it on fragment. So you're only doing this portion. Silver, silver, and then that, and then this one. Do another. Not sure how many in I am.
Bim, 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 bim.
Oh shoot, my little thing doesn't work. Thank you for the raid, Ketchki. And the host. Oh, I set up a new chat bot and it's putting in a weird thing for the raid. Well, at least it did. Okay, it did the shout out correctly. Congrats, chatbot. So follow Ketchki if you aren't already. Thank you. How did the rest of the stream go? I was telling everyone about comparing Indiana to Poland. With that cool website I found, which I need to look at again. I did look up, I was correct, Indiana is almost the same size as South Korea, with a little bit of an island down in Tennessee. That's cool. Did you switch back to your other save? Or did you continue on your, the one you were on? You switched back? It was all a sham. I kid. Okay. I am on silver. $1,000 for driving off the road and getting traffic tickets. One of these days we need to all do a convoy, like with Fateful and everybody. I even bought Euro Truck Simulator. I never did open it up though. I have American Truck Simulator for sure that I played like once or twice. And I don't know. Lost track of what to talk about. So yeah, I got a new chatbot, one that I actually heard of from the Drip Squad Discord, and I'm trying to set it up to do all sorts of crazy stuff, but obviously I didn't quite set some of it up correctly. Okay, I think I painted all these. So what's the next thing? Put them on the ship. Big ship. Zoom out. There we go. Ship. Thank you! I paid for it. And it's not working. See, there's this whole section in the middle that should have recent bits, recent follow, recent subscriber, etc., but it's not working. And I'm too short for my camera. I'm like peeking the whole time. Let me switch to the other one. There. Now I'm over here. Okay, so now I'm putting these on the ship somewhere. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one more down here? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's the 5 on that side. So now 1, 2, 3, 4. Not that one. Oh, that one's not done being painted. So where's the last one? This one. Why can't I put it there? Ah, I just had to turn it. There we go. And I did the other side, and so now I'm on to this. Paint this part and the fins, and then that part. And that. And those are the rewards that are possible if interested. If anyone is really interested and you don't want to pay as much as I have it set for, just let me know and I can lower. Because I would rather have something than nothing. Although I did get up to 40 and only 20 of that was from me. But the other donation was from someone who doesn't even watch my streams. Still nice. Okay, so I got all that. I know it is. It's very nice. And I hope that we can get enough money to them when we can make a difference. You know what I mean? Like, things are getting harried over there. I listened to a podcast called The Newsworthy, and they, it's like today's news in less than 10 minutes type of thing. So I could just get the basic headlines, and it's depressing when a lot of stuff starts out with, the latest news in the Ukraine is this horrible thing. Paint and paint. Yeah. And I mean, what do I know? But it just sort of seems like, I guess they're trying not to escalate it worse than it should be, but I keep wondering like why we're not helping more. But maybe it's because it'll just make it worse. Right? Exactly. We should be past this. Like, why? What is happening? What is the point of this? Oh, that's awesome, Ketchkey. At least you feel good about what you guys are doing. I feel like we're just, well, there was something like we are supplying some type of planes, and they are Russian planes so that the Ukrainians would be able to use them or something. And they were going to put them on a U.S. Air Force base in Poland, and they said that they couldn't do that because they don't want it to be coming from a U.S. Air Force base or something. I was just like, okay, this seems like a little extreme, but maybe I'm not following it well enough to get all of that. Yes. Quack, quack, all ducked. Yes, yes, that thing with the planes. But yeah, it does feel like this isn't something that should be happening in my lifetime. We should be past this. Right? They should be embarrassed. Okay, put that there, and there, and there, and there. Yes, I do feel bad for the Russian people. And also, you don't think about what things are Russian. Um, like, I was a LiveJournal user, and I had people saying, you know, like I don't go to LiveJournal like I used to, but I forgot that they are owned by a Russian company. Feel sorry for my Russian friends. Yes, isn't it illegal to protest without a permit or something silly? Like, what is that about? Why would you have to have a permit to protest? I don't know. Switch back to this camera. Yeah, yeah, I agree. I feel like we should be doing more, but at the same time, maybe that would just make things worse. Okay, so this is this, and there, and this is here, and back here, and up here, there, and there. I think I got all that. They're calling them Nazis? That's like isn't that like a stereotypical abuse method, like to push off something that you yourself are doing? Weren't they doing that here in the US with the whole previous presidency? It seemed like. Okay, what did I miss? This and that. Oh, it makes my head hurt just thinking about it. Think about people suffering for what feels like no reason. Yeah. You are not wrong, Baker Company. The stuff that people can get away with now because of all that, it just makes me sick. Oh wait, I missed something. What color is this supposed to be? Hold on. I think it's this. No? I missed something. Something is supposed to be silver that I missed. So I can't turn this around in the picture. That? No, that's not it. This? No. I just keep clicking things. I spend so much time on social media educating people about how the oil market works and why presidents can't change the price of the global commodity. I don't know why I waste my time. Yeah. Well, the you could spend your whole day just explaining to people that there is a country called Georgia and a state called Georgia. Some people don't even get that. Yeah. I can yeah, I know what you mean, Ketchke. I hope that what comes out of all this is that people find more unity. Right? That kills me when I see people say something like that. I'm like, oh my god. Try some geography, everybody. Well, I'm missing something on one of these. Let me try this one now. Okay, so this, and, okay, that already did. And then that, and then this, and then silver. Oops, wrong thing. This. Silver, 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 silver? There we go. Yeah, right. Except Austin. Can we like get Austin out of there? They seem pretty cool. But yeah, the rest of them. Actually, a lot of southern states, like, well, I'm in Indiana, and part of my job is has to do with helping a I mean, I don't work for the government, but I'm a help desk for something related to county government. And I also do help desk for a southern state's candidate finance, campaign finance stuff. And the difference between the people in Indiana and the people in this southern state, yeah, Austin can move north. Hey, Bento Box, how's it going? Thanks again for the sub yesterday. That was yesterday, wasn't it? The days are blurring together. I was saying earlier, I seriously thought it was Wednesday this morning and got really confused. How is everybody? I haven't seen this many people in my chat in like since I don't know when. This is exciting. This is exciting. I know, not Wednesday. Because, like, my partner makes us cold brew coffee on the weekends. And so we drink, we drink it throughout the week. And I was looking at it this morning and going, I don't know if that's enough cold brew coffee for 2 more days. And then, what was the other thing that I thought about? Um, oh, I forget what the other thing was, but it was like I kept these little things like that, and I kept thinking it was Wednesday and wondering why things were like they were. And then I looked at my computer date and was like, what? The lady with the calculations. I know, I'm super excited. It's Friday tomorrow. But yeah, it's been that kind of week, I guess. I guess. Coffee doesn't work on you? Like at all? Sometimes it makes me sleepy. I don't think it's supposed to work like that. The light looks weird on there. Okay, this one. More coffee. It's too late for me to have more coffee. It's like 3 o'clock. But that means I don't have that much more time until I get off work, so that's good. But I went to lunch pretty late today. I think I got everything there. Always time for coffee. Not if I want to sleep. Not if I want to sleep. I was like trying to go to bed at like 9 o'clock because I wake up around 6, and I felt like I kept waking up in the night, and so I just gave up and I don't go to bed until like 10 or so now. And it seems like I mean, I don't know that I sleep any better, but at least I sleep longer. I don't, not longer, but like it doesn't feel like I wake up as much. So whatever works. And then I can play games longer in the evening. If I'm not going to sleep, at least I can not be asleep playing a game. Okay, I think I got all those. Now put them on the boat. Boat. Where do these go? Zoom in. There's one. Is that a new Olaf emote? Like that other one you had that was real cute. But that's a cute one too. Thanks, Ketchki. Thanks for the raid. It looks like he's turned to the side more. Maybe it's just the angle. Okay, there's supposed to be more of these. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Put that one there. I'm just losing my mind. Put that one there. Put that one there. Okay, next page. This piece. No, don't pee. Don't be cringe. And this piece, put them together. That's cool. What? I'm clicking the pieces and it's not showing them to me. I guess that's this whole thing. Thank you for lurking. Hope y'all do okay cleaning. Don't let the dust get you. I always get like allergies from cleaning. And there. I think down here. Maybe. Okay, that looks good. And then this platform. And then the guardrails. So what other games does your partner play other than House Flipper? If you're still here, Baker. Just curious. I think I got all that. Okay. Ah, decal. Let's turn that this way, and this goes on here. See, look how easy it is to put these decals on. This is way better than doing them for real. And then this goes here. Survival horror crafting games. I like crafting games, but survival horror. Survival, maybe? Like I played some Conan at one point. Is it this piece? I don't think that's what I'm supposed to be using. This piece. There we go. And then paint that and that. And the window frames. What am I missing? Oh, this window frame. Seven Days to Die looks kind of scary. I'm painting the inside of that. see if I can copy that. Why won't you let me copy that? Hold on. Copy. I want to grab it before I forget. Back to Twitch and then search. Let's play some games and talk about our feelings. Okay, let me follow. There we go. Yes, a bunch of 7 Days to Die and House Flipper videos. That must be her. Well, that's cool. Now I've followed her, so if she's interested, she can follow back. No harm, no foul. All right, guardrail and guardrail. Is this the same piece? Oh, I already did that. They were saying do the other side. Now we need this piece. Hang on. I don't want to put it on top yet. I just want to put the pieces together. There we go. And then this is the deck. And this is the guardrail. Okay. And this and that. I think I got all that. And then this and that and that and that. Yeah, it's not bad. This game also has little figurines, like role-playing figurines that you can paint, which is kind of more fun because they're smaller, and so you can be more intricate with them without getting overwhelmed. Because like if I tried to be real nitpicky and get all intricate with this, I think I'd go insane. It would take me forever. Okay, guardrail. Guardrail. And then platform, platform, platform. Wall thing, wall thing. Okay, now we're going to assemble. So this piece. Oh, that's the top of it. Okay, so let's do this piece with, no, this piece, and not that one. This piece. Whoa, that looks crazy. That's cool though. Okay, now we are going to do a wash. On the edges of stuff. Rough it up a little. Oh, I should check my time. Okay, I have 2 minutes 36 seconds. Okay, so I am going to actually stop this so that I can find someone to raid. Okay, let's see who is around. Oh, I forgot. I can do this with my little bot here. If I can figure it out how. I saw it in here somewhere. Okay. It is not working. It says I'm the only person playing this game. And it's not listing any of my followed channels. Okay, so I'm just going back to Twitch. Let's see. Who can we... I raided her yesterday. Let's raid... Okay, I got somebody.
Going over the top.
Found him. Dead. Right, where's his mate? Let's fucking get him.
Here we go. We're gonna go and say hi to
Darren sent us an
Voltix.
invite when we're having a good game.
Thank you for
Of course
hanging
we
out
are.
with
Up
me,
top.
everybody. Thanks for the raid
I've got an airstrike.
and the follows
Is he on
and
inside or out?
and everything.
I
Thank
dunno,
you.
shoot me through
I had a
window,
really
I think.
great lunch break.
Put that on there, and then I'm gonna go in.
Just drop it in.
Ah, shit! Down one. Where's his fucking mate? Oh, Katie, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much. How you doing?
Fucking up,
Yes!
bastards.
We're fucking team white tomorrow. Hell, welcome in, guys. Welcome. Baker Company, thank you so much for joining. Oh, it's glitching.
Right, you can buy. Oh no, we haven't got a shop here.